They're on the South Australia emblem. Got this Wild Food Plants of Australia book. Although these aren't in it, but you're not supposed to eat any sort of bush pea at all. No bush peas, they will kill you. Here we have a bush pea. I don't know what it is, but a general rule of thumb is you can't eat any sort of bush pea or bean. Not too sure why, but that's what our bush tugger book said.
They say most of them are toxic.
Yeah.
Although they look delicious.
Alright, so here we have a mistletoe. So this tree here is a eucalyptus tree, and the mistletoe acts as a parasite and attaches onto the host. So you can normally see the fruit contrast with the other sort of tree that it's growing off. So if you look over here, look to where it's just in through there. So how that happens is there's a special bird called a mistletoe bird. Now they're the only bird that can actually pass through this mistletoe fruit. So they can pass it in about 25 minutes and essentially they'll poo onto the tree and it'll start growing as a parasite onto this host tree. Now there's about 80 different species of these, but they're easily recognizable by these sort of red foliage and their fruits as well. So I'll grab one of the fruits. And another way you know it's very sticky. Kind of like snot. Now what you eat is the gooey stuff.
I just eat them straight off the branch.
Like an animal?
Yeah, but.
Like this?
Yeah. You're a bit short. Once again, it's a red fruit. Orange to red fruit.
So sticky. So sweet though. Aboriginals used to use the ones that weren't as ripe as chewing gum.
Yeah, I'm not keen on biting one, eh?
No. But yeah, pretty cool tree. Well, it's a parasitic shrub, really.
So here we have what we call the ruby saltbush. Now these are sort of found anywhere along, say, riverbeds, rivers, anywhere where there's sort of moisture or some sort of flooding's been. Now with these guys here, if you have a look closely, these little red guys here are the edible fruits. Now the taste of them, a little salty, a little bit sweet, but it is edible. Now you're gonna need a shitload of them to sort of get a meal, but here we have the weeping pittosporum, or the native apricot, as it's known somewhere. Now,
it's also known as the snotty gobbles.
The snotty gobbles.
The poisonberry tree, native willow, and the cattle bush.
I'm going to do that. Right now.
You're a piece of shit.
Just hold up like that.
Alright.
Right. So we have the weeping pittosporum, also known as the native apricot. And what was the other funny name?
The snotty gobble.
The snotty gobble. So on this particular tree, it has these yellow capsules.
They're orange.
Yellow, orange, orange.
So they come in these little small trees and they have these orange fruits on them. Gosh, it's so windy.
It is, isn't it?
So what you want to do is grab one. Oop. Let's grab one. Crack her open. And inside there's seeds. Now these seeds are extremely bitter, and most tribes didn't actually eat them as a meal, they used them for medicine. So they used them for cramps, itching, eczema, sprains, and they also used them for colds. So they use the seeds. There's also sap that could weep out of it.
Oh yeah, it's right there. There you go.
Is that the sap?
Yeah, it is. We'll try some.
And they also use the bark too. And why am I holding it? Because Jeremy snapped it off.